You know what I'm saying? We coming to y'all to give our special take on, preseason week 1, Texans versus the Vikings. Y'all know if I'm in the building, I got my guys in here, you know what I'm saying, man. Let me bring my guy up here, man. Patton, aka the street, aka the mailman, aka
Draft dog activated.
most definitely activated, man. And y'all know, man, we got the doctor in the building, man. That boy, Dr. Larry Payton, man. Appreciate you.
Good evening.
Oh, man, good evening to you, bro, man. Let me give y'all boys an applause. And everybody that's in the building, y'all. The bull ring, y'all already know how we do, man. Let me make sure that y'all coming through. Okay, we locked in for the show. Yeah, man, Texans played the Vikings today in the beginning of preseason. No more training camp. We're another step closer to the regular season. This is where we figure out, you know what I'm saying, how seasoned the team is. Me, personally, I want to start out the show by saying, I remember seeing this video, right, where, you know what I'm saying, it's this guy, he runs. It looked like he's about to jump into, this water, and the water looks real deep, you know what I'm saying? And he runs and he gets ready to jump into the water, and I'm talking about he balls up like he about to do a cannonball, and the water not even that deep. It's like, I know y'all done seen plenty of videos like that, but that's what I kind of felt like today, man. Our depth wasn't depthing, if that makes any kind of sense.
You think so?
I mean, to me personally, I mean, I'm just telling you, I was expecting to see, like I wanted to feel like the ones or at least the twos, the high twos, 2A was out there, you know what I'm saying, or either 2B. But man, them boys played like I seen some names on jerseys today that I did not know was on the team. You talking about camp bodies? Hey, it was some camp bodies out there. But man, I do want to start off with a banger though. Somebody who let me turn this music down a little bit, man. It's jamming. I do want to talk about a wide receiver that I seen today that that's kind of, raised my eyebrows, man. Hold on, let me make sure that I do this before I get into anything. Boom.
There it is.
Hey, what's up, T Jones? You know what I'm saying? Side see you for Leah. Appreciate T Jones, man, in the bull ring. We got another comment here. It says, this is the bull bash. He says the offensive line groups, if we can take one thing away, they look better run blocking. Then they got some push. Yeah. I seen that. I would say that.
I get into it when it's time, but yeah.
Oh, this Mellow Mike. Hey, shout out Mellow Mike, man, in the building. I like the logo, man. I'm gonna y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to this channel too. I'm gonna make sure that I do after the show.
I got you, Mellow.
Yeah, I like the logo and everything. But
hey, Mellow, man, when you ready, man, about his own.
Hey, yeah, whenever you're ready, just let us know. Hit us up in the Twitter DM or however you want to get in contact with us, and we'll make that happen ASAP. I want to say this about the wide receiver that I'm talking about. Berrios got some swag, bro. He got some juice to him, man. That like, man, I mean, bye Mitchie. I know that that's one. Huh?
He impressed you that much?
Oh man, I am super impressed with the kid because I never really got a chance to watch him too. Now I've seen that, when the Texans have played them, whether it was a preseason game or whatever, I've seen him. I'm familiar with his work, but it just seemed like bro had some juice with him today, and the way that he scored that touchdown, and bro took everything. I'm talking about that was bro tried to knock his block off, and he just popped right back up, and you know what I'm saying? He was dancing and grooving out there. I was impressed. I was impressed to a point where it like I say, y'all know I rarely talk about Barrios unless whenever we just talking about potential cuts, and I was impressed with him today. Today he made it hard for him to be cut. Pause. Um, he just looked good to me. I don't know. He didn't stick out to y'all. Pause. He didn't. I know y'all. I know you say you didn't see the first drive of the game.
No, I didn't. But what I can't. Well, I was old school with it. I thought the game. I had talked to you. I thought it came on at 4, so I was doing what I was doing. And then my uncle called me. Shout out to my Uncle Herman. He called me. Was like, "Hey, kick off in 10 minutes." I'm like, 10 minutes.
That's how I got word that the game was starting, bro. I started panicking. I was like,
Like,
"Oh, what
dude,
is?"
I was over there by your house.
I'm like, "What is Patton talking about?" But yeah,
listen, I was over there when I called you. I was over there by your house, like deep off neck in the woods. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. If I have to pick a receiver between Barrios and Mitchie, I would easily go Barrios.
Mitchie tripped out. He did.
He's
something
more of a doctor. Put the keys down, man. Put the grandma down for when I say this. But Barrios kind of reminds me of Agumbawale, and what I mean by that is he gives you value. He does more. He's more than just a receiver. He's also a well-experienced kick return and punt return. So you get more of a 3-for-1 with him versus with Mitch, who's kind of like just, I hate to say it, like he's just here to be here. I looked at him to trade him to Carolina for maybe a 6th-round pick.
No, I'm right on par with you there, Pat.
But my bad, doctor.
No, go ahead and finish.
But what I will say this though, one of the things that I was personally harping on previous shows going into actually we signed Nick Caley. I feel like I was kind of at the forefront for the people, as far as saying that we don't know what the offense is going to look like, right? We all had speculations, and after the draft, that's when I knew what this offense was going to look like. And shout out to Cal, because Cal always say I'm betting 1,000 right now, but that spread amount of offense, man, that's something we have never had. And even though those guys were the 2s and the 2A, 2B, 3s and 4s, and some guys not even gonna make the team. Ain't gonna say no names, official, but with the starters in that offense, the way they moved the ball, or was, the way they was the route perceptions and everything of that nature, I can only imagine like it's gonna be very, very difficult for defenses to have to contain that. And Lord forbid Chubb come back at least give me a 75 to 80% Chubb. Give me an 85 to 90% Nixon. And the O-line getting pushed in the run game.
Oh yeah, they in that first drive, and Ursary looked good, y'all. I have to say he looks the part playing that left tackle over there.
Dog.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I was like look at him and look. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Blake didn't look too shabby out there neither at right tackle, y'all. I'm just telling y'all the line, and I think that was Mellow Mike that said it. But I share the same incentive. Run blocking was amazing. I mean, the holes they were opening up out there for the nice little chunks of runs that they had. I think Jawar Jordan had a good run. For about good 8 yards. They were getting good clips of good runs out there. Who was the other running back?
Oh my God. Hey, Brandon
They
is wild.
played all of them.
Yeah, everybody played, but I was trying to see who was all in on that first drive.
Dare.
Oh yeah, Dare was looking good.
Doctor called it. Doctor said Dare's gonna start.
Yeah, but Dare was, I'm talking about running for averaging 5 yards, over 5 yards a run, behind that line. They push, they get some push out there, bro.
Yeah, I actually have a really good review of the first preseason game. Like I predicted, I didn't think the starters would play. The offense looked fine. But more importantly, The plays were in timely. The execution was fine. We only had a few pre-snap penalties. I believe a couple of those on Blake Fisher. But Nick Caley did just fine as a first-time play caller.
Okay.
The scheme looks more McVay than McDaniels to me, and so I'm happy about that. As it relates to John Mechie and Berrios, both of them had real nice games today. But I do lean on the side of you, Patton, that Berrios brings the returner aspect to the team. And Mechie still probably has some good trade value, so I would try to trade him.
I just wish he would have caught that pass, man.
Nitty, you jinxed him. You saw how he double catching? He did that
Yeah,
today.
bro, he did it. I'm telling y'all, bro.
I
That's what
seen
he
that, and I
does.
was like, that goddamn Nitty, you called it.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about it's
He heard
see,
you.
that's a pass that I wish that he would have caught. Oh yeah, and that first drive, you know what I'm saying? You had your boy number 8 out there, man, and he was looking good, bro. Man, I wish Cal, shout out Cal, man, killer Cal. He say he may be able to dip in, but his signal and service is crazy right now. But yeah, man, Jordan, God, there's so many different players with the same name on our team, but y'all know the tight end, Jordan. Yeah,
Number
yeah,
9.
Brevin.
Jordan. Looked good out there, man. He looks different. He looks healthy, but he looks bigger. Pause. He looks like he was that run game. I'm telling you, I was just looking real good out there. I didn't get a. I'm gonna get a chance to watch it again later tonight, and I'll be able to pay attention to the little nuances and things. But yeah, it looked good, man. And those weren't the starters, and so you know.
On either side.
And Stover,
Yeah.
had some good catches. Like
Yeah,
Stover's looking.
those were not the starters for Minnesota defense either.
Oh, exactly. But that's what upsets me about the second half of the game because it wasn't other than that play where what I'm saying they caught an interception on us and then they ended up fumbling the snap on and we got the ball back. That was the only kind of amateur thing kind of going on, but shout out to Minnesota. I mean, their 3s and 4s were out there playing pretty good. They were locked in step with each other. And I would have wanted to have seen that from us. And that's the glaring thing about the game to me is that looking at Minnesota, it looked like all the way down the line they were just locked in step. I'm like y'all know I've been talking about our depth like all off season, and so I don't want our team to look like one of those teams where okay you can tell that ain't the 1s and 2s out there. That's what kind of rubbed me wrong about the game.
Well, that's to be expected in preseason. You look across
I mean,
the
but look at
landscape,
Minnesota.
Everybody's playing bottom of the roster.
I know, but them guys looked at why did they look better? Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question. Why do you feel like they look better than us though? When they got down at that time, they looked at
I don't think they
Minnesota.
look better.
Why you don't think that?
They just got fortunate. They got 3 interceptions off of tip passes. I mean, that just happened from 3rd and 4th stringers. I wouldn't say that's made them look better. They won a preseason game. We got to see our guys get some reps. Their guys got some good quality reps. It brought some people back down to reality, like Graham Mertz. A lot of people thought he was destined to make the roster, but he's a developmental quarterback.
I'm talking about
He should be on the practice
development.
squad, getting better.
That was
let's stay there. Let's stay there.
Yeah, because
I was
I
waiting on
have
that.
to say it, bro.
I was
Other than
waiting on
that one run that he ran for the first down, I was highly disappointed in Graham Mertz. But he was running for his life out there. Yeah, it just what was he throwing?
He's a natural dual threat quarterback. A lot of times he looks to run before sitting down and throw. Today, the Vikings were blitzing off the edges a lot. That offensive line that was blocking for him was very, very shaky. The only bright spot in that line was my guy Henderson, and Henderson was at right guard. He was the only bright spot.
Henderson had a rough game.
It was a bright spot.
Game.
No, he was the right guard. He was the bright spot out of those other four guys on that line.
Let's check back on it next week after you rewatch it because he had some rough snaps. Him and Zach Thomas.
Oh, Thomas was getting beat bad. Bad. But I'm gonna say this though, as far as Mertz go, I'm not giving up on him. There's a lot of untapped potential, especially with this offense. He made some nice throws. Now, the last pick was not on him. There was a tip pass. I can't recall the first two, but also I can equate it to pressure from bad pass blocking, and also you trying to win the game when you're playing catch up. When you're playing catch up, that allows the defense to pin their ears back, get after the quarterback, blitz more, and you make errant throws, mistakes happen. That's what happened with him today. But
yeah, I mean, everybody's trying to get better. I mean, Pittsburgh's on right now. Mason Rudolph is in there. He's been in the league for 7-8 years, and he still looked like a third or fourth stringer because of the quality of the play that's out there with him.
Yeah,
you just have to take the good and the bad, and they go back and watch the film and try to get better for the next game.
Oh, they got Mason Rudolph in there. Let me know when he sit down. I have a special interest in that, but yeah.
And Mason Rudolph.
Just hoping that he doesn't play the whole game and doesn't throw past 96 yards.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You should be all right there.
Well, he is turnover on downs right now.
Yeah, he said 84, so they might sit him down. As long as if he don't hit that field again, I'm good. But yeah, man.
The Rams came out with their third string quarterback today to start. Stetson Bennett.
Hey, Bennett is a dog.
I still want to say this though, y'all. I still have to say this, man. And I know somebody out there in you know what I'm saying in the bullpen has got to agree with me. I understand that this is a preseason game, but I'm just telling you, if we were Minnesota Viking fans, we would have been sitting there watching, saying like, "Man, look, it's some bright spots out there." You know what I'm saying? With our third and fourth and Lord forbid fifth stringers out there. You just couldn't say that with the Texans today. Like those guys that was in there in the fourth quarter, man, that was horrible, bro. And look at how Minnesota line, we wasn't getting no penetration. They line was like, if that's their third string or fourth string line or whatever that is, boy, it's pretty good. And
well, Frank, you just gotta go back and look at it. We had some bright spots. We had an international player that just got to camp last week. He had a sack. 52 Darrell, what's Darrell's last name? Taylor. He had lots of good. Yeah, he had lots of good pressure. Even Solomon Byrd had some good pressure. Nick Neiman played well as a reserve fill-in for our guy who used to be the suplex specialist. What was his name? Hewitt. Neville Hewitt. He's taking his spot.
Man, and I miss him, bro.
And EJ Speed came in showing D'Amico he's not a backup.
Oh no, this was around like in the first and second quarter though. See, this is what I'm saying. But when that third quarter hit and the fourth quarter, especially, like who the hell was them dudes out there? Those were really some no-name brand dudes. Like I seen somebody out there like it. I seen a name on a jersey that I know for a fact I didn't know this dude played for the Texans. I think he's Samoan or something.
Yeah, 53 to Fanu.
Yeah, something like that. Like he had a good play, but I can't wait to that next game because where were this is a good question. Where were those rookies at that that we talk so highly upon? The Jalen Reed, is he injured?
Injured.
He got hurt.
Okay, Jalen Smith, did he play out there tonight?
He made the first tackle of the game.
He started. They took him out after the first couple series.
Okay. So
he made the first tackle of the game. I heard that on the radio.
Yeah, and they were playing him at outside corner too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so he gonna be good then. So, but yeah, like we'll see next game. But I'm telling y'all, man, I just wanted to see, or rather, had seen a battle at the end.
Listen,
like who was that went up and caught that one pass? For Minnesota, dude just went up. I'm talking about just skied up and took the touchdown. And then not only that, who was that guy? What's his the quarterback, the third quarterback? I think he was the fourth quarterback that came in.
12. I think 12 or 11.
Yeah, it wasn't it crazy that he came in and they thought he had such a good drive just moving the ball down the field. Then they thought that he threw a touchdown. They called a touchdown back. Called him back out there on fourth down. And then he just throw another one. That kind of hurt right there, bro. To me, because it's like
well, Rippin been in the league for a while, man. These guys.
No, that wasn't Rippin. That wasn't Rippin. This was the other guy. That other guy that came in after him.
Okay.
Looked like he had a mustache. Bro looked like he about 35 on the sideline, but I think he
well, I mean, we can't compare Graham Mertz, who ain't played in over a year and coming off of ACL, to the kind of play they getting off a guy that's been in the league for a few years. Slovis actually wasn't terrible, but I don't see any future in him. He is really below a practice squad player. We really, if Mertz is not it, we need to get us another developmental quarterback for the future.
Yeah, I mean, because unless we re-sign Mills.
Well, yeah, Mills is still there, but
how many more years do we got Mills though?
This is last year.
1 year.
See, and that's what I know. That's what I'm saying. We have to sign him again before another team because that could be a big problem. You don't have somebody like Mills. Like I'm so comfortable with Mills being behind CJ Pauls right now that because look at what he does. I mean, bro came in and just marched the team down the field.
Mills has had a good camp, and he should. I mean, this is year 5 for him.
Yeah.
AD in the building. He say Larry wants the third string to be a bona fide starter.
No, I just want a good developmental quarterback, and I'm fine with Mertz as a developmental quarterback.
He's going to be good, Doctor.
Oh, yeah, TJ.
Yeah, TJ Yates was a developmental quarterback, and he was not great. He did just enough to get us in the playoffs, but was not good enough to get us enough wins.
I kind of agree with Space Age right here. That that 6th round pick was a wasted pick. I thought it was even when they picked him. I was like, what are we doing? That definitely was a wasted pick. I mean, we could have picked somebody or anybody else that
Y'all jumping the ship too soon, man.
No, I wouldn't say I'm not jumping the ship. It's just that at that time, nobody was expecting us to take a quarterback in the draft. And you don't think we could have got Mertz and undrafted free agent?
No.
I think so.
I'm fine with drafting a late round developmental quarterback. And that's where he is. We just need to let him
Case went to Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Who?
Chicago.
Case?
Yeah, Case Keenum.
Yes.
Like you said, they traded up to get him in the 6th also. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's exactly what they did. So I don't know, bro. He was looking good in practice out there, but like you say, you throwing against. This is when they had the shorts on. just didn't look good today, y'all. Not at all. I was expecting to be impressed by him, to be honest. Like I was like, okay, Graham Mertz in the game. Because I almost thought it was crazy that, Slovis was out there before he was. I thought he would come out like right after Davis, but nah, man. But yeah, overall cool game. Good to just see the Texas uniforms up on the field again for the preseason. It was good to see that. But another thing that I don't like is it seemed like what's the name get a lot out of these games, man. Whether he playing in them or he's sitting on the sideline, it seemed like he over exaggerates things over there. But Greenyard, Greenyard just seems like he just enjoys any time that that something is going on with his ex team, and he puts a little extra sauce on it. Like somebody gets an interception, he over there falling over, and look, y'all see, like it's just. Yeah, he be putting on a little bit, man. It's like, golly, bro, it ain't like that we didn't want you. We just,
no,
and it's kind of, yeah. But you know what? It's funny too because listening to the guy on the sportcast for Minnesota, he was talking about like they really talked themselves into believing that Greenyard is on the same level with Daniil. They really do. But they did admit this though. They say, it had to be sold to a lot of people that that it wasn't going to be a drop off, and so they say that Greenyard has impressed them and has went over and beyond what they expectations were of what type of player he was and being able to stop the run and pass rush. But yeah, I definitely don't think that we downgraded there. I think they just trying to talk themselves into believing that, but no, not Daniil, man, not the dude who got legs for arms, man. But we'll give a shout out, man, right quick to Big Sarge, man. Big Sarge in the building. Appreciate it, my guy. Let's say if Slowick didn't cause such a terrible. Oh yeah, let's I want to speak on that. Greenyard wouldn't have made 10 sacks on the season. Nah, he wouldn't have. Yeah, he's a good player, but he's not Hunter at all. Like I say, they try to talk themselves into that, but nah. And man, y'all seen that picture with Hunter arms, how his arms is looking this year. If y'all haven't seen that picture yet, if you think that his arms have been big before, like I don't know what bro did. I know they're gonna be he probably is gonna get by 10 urinalysis this year though. I guarantee you that.
Can you fellas hear me okay? It's like we had I have a bad connection.
No, we can hear you. Yeah, say something.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it sounds good. It sounds pretty good on my end anyway over here. Appreciate everybody that's tapped in right now. But yeah, man.
We have some guys that played well tonight, or this afternoon, I should say.
Call them out, man. Call them
out. First was EJ Speed, Berrios, Mechie. Ursary looked pretty good for a series. I like what I saw the Jalen Noel on his 1 or 2 catches.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. Man.
Juice Scruggs is back in the mix, and he didn't play bad. Ed Ingram, who we hadn't heard about at all, played decent in my opinion.
Did Higgins have a catch?
They both did.
I know that catch by Noel was indicative of what we will see from him. Like that he's I've heard people say this, and whenever I say it, people they bat an eye and like, hold on, man, what you trying to say about the the Steve Smith comparison? it's just, I think it just comes from his build and how he's built, kind of low to the ground. No pun intended, because he's short, but the sizes, the his weight, and how we seen him with that yak after that catch today, because that wasn't the best thrown ball. But if there would have been just a more smoothly thrown ball, that probably could have went to the house. But the fact that he had to go up, snatch it, come back down, and run and power through some of those tackles, I can't wait to see more Noel. But what was you about to say, Pat?
So, fun fact, man, the Iowa State boys, they all combined for 6 catches and 38 yards. Noel was 2 for 16, Hutch 2 for 14, Higgins 2 for 8. Noel and Hutch, the longest receptions were from 9 yards, and Higgins was for 4. Wasn't a very outstanding game, statistic-wise, but for those guys getting out there routes and make the catches that they did make, they were, wasn't easy catches. Mm-hmm. Another thing too, man, this first preseason game, like you never want a player to go out there and just overly shine, because then the expectations and the pressure is going to be even that much more heavier for that player.
Mm-hmm.
What they did today was very good. It was okay. My main concern was with Marks. He only had 3 carries for 4 yards, and his longest rush was for 5. I would have liked to see him get the ball more, but understanding that we were down for most part of the game. So by those quarterbacks, after Mills throwing the ball, they were trying to get back into the game. I liked the play calling from Nick today. Like that, honestly, without singling out players, the play calling was immaculate for me. It's just that the execution wasn't there. Now, granted, it's preseason's first games, it's 2s, 3s, 4s, guys. It's not going to make the rosters. But just to see the play design, the play call, the routes you guys are running, like that there has me very, very hopeful and excited for when the regular season comes. I'm not really worried about preseason overall. Like, so what? You're undefeated in the preseason. You can go undefeated in the preseason and lose every game in the regular season. Mm-hmm. Don't really matter. I know as a Vikings fan, I'm pretty sure they're feeling good. And as we were speaking before we got live, I was telling you guys, we've never beat the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would hate for us to get to the Super Bowl and we got to play them. Like, I probably wouldn't watch the game because I know, like, we've never beat them. But at some point, that's going to have to change. And it just wasn't today. But I will say this, though. EJ Speed, let me talk about him real quick. The way he played today with his head on fire, that guy can easily replace Christian Harris if this quote-unquote phantom ankle or calf injury keeps, hindering him. I feel like he would be a great, great replacement for Harris if he's not ready to go. Jake Hansen.
So you put EJ before
yes, no, if you go on to your traditional 4-3,
mm-hmm.
4 linemen, 3 linebackers, your third linebacker will have to be EJ Speed because you can't depend on Christian Harris right now. You just can't. And I love Christian Harris. Like, he's my favorite linebacker out of our trio, or in that room, let me say. But I can't keep hoping and wishing and this one day, and that one day may never come. We've had too many players on this team throughout our history that we've always had. Just what if? It's what if? I take you back to the beginning. This is a former Michigan player, Ben Chapuri, the tight end from Michigan. Would have been the greatest tight end for us at that time, but could never get on the field. Same thing with the tackle we got from Jacksonville. Could never get on the field. So, I mean, not to be mean or rude, but like, dude, like, I don't want him to leave here, get cut, or don't resign or whatever, and he goes somewhere and becomes all world. Then I'd be pissed. But sometimes situations like this pan out the way they're going to pan out. And
you can't hold everybody. That's the thing. You got to put people out there for other teams to see them and, players pick up with other teams and stuff like that. Just like
It
with
may happen that way.
this John Mechie situation, like maybe we can trade him. Hopefully,
We're going to trade him. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, like I told Sarge, dude. Before cut down, Mechie will be traded to.
You say for a 6th round though, and to
whatever.
me, I think that's high.
Dude, but he's going to get traded to Carolina, go back to be with his BFF, and he will have a resurgence there. It's just not happening here. Mechie's a guy that needs to change the scenery. Like, thank God that he beat cancer. He was in the right place in order to deal with cancer. You know, so this is Texas is the cancer capital as far as you want to beat it. Anywhere else, your chances are slim. But if you're here in Texas, you have the highest chance of beating whatever type of hell. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that goes without saying. Like, glad he's healthy, he's alive, and he's functioning well. But when we're talking about football, he's not the guy we thought we were getting coming out of Alabama. If that was the guy, if he was that guy coming out of Alabama, then there would be no need for the 2 receivers we just drafted from Iowa State, because we already have our stud and our dog.
Exactly. They don't trust him at all. I don't trust him at all. He's exactly how we feel about Mechie is exactly how his play plays out on the field. He's just one catch, you like, oh my goodness, like, man, this dude is, hey, man, we'd be crazy to get rid of this dude. Then the next time you like, okay, I see why we may have to part with this dude. And it's starting to become like that, I don't know, and it's crazy that DP has became the poster child for this though, but that, you know, give me one more chance, give me one more year. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to become like the DP type of thing, and you know, it's what it's looking like with Mechie. Like, bro, one more year. Like, is we just gonna keep giving bro these years? Like, I agree with you though, Patton. I think. Remember what I said? Last show before the game, I said that we're gonna see a lot of Mechie in this game. I think Mechie played the whole damn game, right?
Yeah, too.
You want to know why? I told y'all they trying to get tape for bro. They actually looking out for him. This is a favor. This is a gesture being done as a favor to him. Like, hey, we're gonna allow you to make as many plays as you can this preseason. We're gonna go to you, and it's up to you to put this stuff on tape so somebody can call this phone, bro, because we don't want to have to just sit your stuff on the streets. We'd rather somebody come and say, okay, we can work with this guy. And Carolina is the beacon that's shining brightest out of everybody, and that's because of Bryce. Bryce will be like, hey, that's my boy. I know what he brings to the table. I know what I can get up out of him. I don't know what's going on. And sometimes players just need that change of scenery, bro. For some reason, it actually does something well with a player when they just have a change of scenery.
Hey, Space Age comment. Space Age 713 says Noel should have jersey number 89. Why?
It just seemed like that type of a jersey.
Why? I mean, is it because of the Steve Smith?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yep, like, I'm real big on certain players having certain numbers. Like, when you look at
it does look like an 83 though.
Nah, I mean, if you look at
what you think, Kevin Walter?
Man. I mean, he's the only reliable 83 we've ever had, next to the one of the tight ends. I want to say, what was his name? We drafted him when we drafted Jordan Thomas. Jordan Thomas was 83 when we had him when we drafted him in Jordan Akins. Mm-hmm. But I like that him and Higgins is 81 and 82. Like, I think that's very cool. And of course, 81 is my favorite number because of T.O. So,
yeah,
we're gonna be all right, man. We got a few players that get playing a little better, more consistent, more focused.
Jake Hansen was horrible in pass coverage today. Like, that's okay. That's one guy that's gonna have my attention, my full attention next week. And shout out to Tangents. I don't know, he's probably not in the bull ring, but shout out to Tangents. I got your email. So you can be my eyes on the ground next week when you go to the game. So shout out to you.
Yeah, he won the tickets, y'all.
Yeah.
If y'all watched last show, y'all know, but
I got you on stage. But yeah, so that's like as I'm watching the game today, I'm like, okay, they constantly picking on the middle. Like who's in the middle? And I seen Jake Hansen in the middle. And the Jake Hansen that I know, like he's very, very better than what he showed today. So that gave me a very high level of concern.
Yeah,
like,
they had him playing Mike Backer today. He's calling the defense.
I mean, that's his normal position. Like,
no,
this is gonna
play outside.
No, he was a middle. Well, he got here because of Lovey. When Lovey came here,
played middle at Illinois, but he ain't played middle with us at all.
I'm telling you, when
Lovey, he has. I think he has.
When Lovey, because look, Lovey bought him here. But Lovey's last year Illinois was Hanson's last year Illinois. So when Lovey got here to DC, we got him as an undrafted free agent. And in Lovey's defense, you know,
I know that I've heard D'Amico literally say that Hansen can play every position at linebacker. He said that he literally can call the defense. He can do everything. That's what his role was on the field.
Mello Mike, you're right. But see, Neville had to play Mike because Neville and shout out to my boy Neville, man. I always say he's a future Hall of Famer as a special team. Like that guy's a jackhammer. But Neville had to play middle linebacker. You're not putting Neville on no outside linebacker spot. So next to that guy, he has to play outside. But now that Neville's gone, I don't think Neville's signed with anybody, I don't believe. But
yeah, I would welcome him back.
Dude, listen, man. I know Doc put the keys down. Put the keys down for what I'm about to say. But you can never, in my personal opinion, not have enough special team aces. And Neville is exactly a special team ace. Like, you knew when the ball get kicked off, whether it's kickoff or punt, 43 going to be down there somewhere. He's somewhere in the area. He lurking. And a few times he did get the chance to start when we played Green Bay last year. Had a hell of a game.
Oh, the special teams was flying around out there. It was a few tackles that were I know one thing that you did not like on that third down. I think it was fourth down. I think it was a fourth down play. I think we went for it on fourth where they went to Lachey.
Yeah, no, they fucked over my God, bro.
That was hold on, was that good coverage though? Because that was tight coverage and he shouldn't have never threw that, but
bad throw.
Yeah, it was a bad throw. He tried to get it out there. I think
the 3 times they threw to the goal. The first time, every time was bad throws, but he only called 2 of the 3. I want to say that was Mertz throwing him the pass. Yeah, it was Mertz.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for what it's worth, my GOAT did a good job in the blocking game. He sealed off his guys. Then they let too much get around him or too much penetration when he was run blocking. But the throws to him, just like, damn. It's tight coverage. You got guys around him, you know, like. But at that time, Mertz was also, I can tell his head was spinning because he's scared to push the ball down the field because at that time, he had already threw 2 interceptions.
Yeah, shout out to AD. He and I had a little discussion about the GOAT, Lachey, today during the game. Can you read out his measurables? Because I said he's got prototypical measurement. AD responded with he looks very unathletic out there. So I think he's a good developmental tight end for the future because Stover has promise, but I'm pretty sure this is Schultz's last year here.
Well, Schultz is about to clown this year.
And I've already talked about Brevin Jordan.
He is 6'6", 247 pounds.
Yeah, so his frame could probably get up to 255 with no problem. 6'6", 255 is what we needed.
I'm going to say this. I know I'm the beating drum behind this particular player, but given time, opportunity, and more familiarity with the offense, he will become a threat. He will become a problem. I agree with you as far as Schultz. This is Schultz last year. No matter how good Schultz does this year, and he's been hinting at that last year, he's not blaming. He's not saying because I was hurt, but he's been hinting that he played through a lot of injuries last year, which is why his performance was the way it was. I guess because he wasn't blocking as hard as he could because of something wrong with his head, lower leg injuries, whatever the case may be. If Schultz go out there and have 1,000 yards, or go out there and have 500 yards, he will be somewhere else next year. Going into the following season, your main three tight ends will be Stover, Jordan, and the GOAT. And I keep telling guys, if given opportunity, then he will have it, especially with
why you keep saying Jordan? Jordan's just a guy, man.
To you.
Jordan who?
To the whole league, he just
Brevin?
Yes.
Brevin gonna prove.
You saw his 2 catches for 6 yards today? That's about what
nobody did. Look, okay, so first of all, nobody had a lot of yards receiving other than Mitch because they were forcing him the ball just like they did last preseason. Like that mirrors that wall has been written on. We know what's going on with Mitch. Like, if anything today, all they did was just spread the ball around. You got 2 catches, you got 2 catches, you got 2 catches, you got 2 catches. That's all it was. But you will see in due time. Like, Brevin Jordan is a complete package.
Hey, I'm not gonna laugh because I'm gonna say this. I know he does still have some things to prove, but I'm telling you, as a developmental player, and we've watched him develop. His ceiling is he haven't reached his ceiling yet. He's still getting better, and that's the thing that I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna rest on that.
Brevin got that Jordan that
he year 5. He done developing. We done.
No, I don't think he threw, man. That dude is hitting different levels, man. I'm telling y'all.
Doctor gonna see, man. See, Doctor ain't gonna believe until he go outside and he hear the keys rattling and the keys in his. He ain't got the keys in his pocket. He's going to check the mailbox. Doctor gonna look up and hear them keys rattling. He gonna see Brevin
longer than we were waiting on Minchie. Well, maybe Brevin is the poster child for that. Then maybe take DP up off of that, man. It's Brevin Jordan. I know that, like I say, every year that we wait for Brevin to turn up or to do something, it might not be by leaps and bounds, but he grows, man. Pause. He grows as a player. He gets better and better. Now, has he hit his ceiling? Has he curved off? Has he peaked yet? We're gonna see. Man, we got a special guest in the house, man. Let's see for how long. Let's see. Long, man. We got the brother Killer Cal in the building, man.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see if his mic unmutes. I'm not gonna unmute it. I can do it, but he hasn't unmuted, so I'm gonna let him do it. He might be over there. Okay, there we go. Ooh, boy, your service look bad, man. That might be the only site that y'all have a Killer Cal that y'all seeing on screen right now.
I got that double cheeseburger smile, man.
Hey, I'm talking about for real.
Killer Cal.
Yeah, they say Brevin. Hold on, they say Brevin couldn't beat out Akins or Fails.
No, sir.
Miller might going off today.
I have to be honest with y'all though, man. Y'all guys are right. Like, you know what I'm saying? We on the hope float right now. Like it's a whole lot of hope going on. I was proud of that play because I know everybody talks about the one play. That one play against Cleveland, it was a great play. It's a play that's made by great tight ends. Not every tight end can just make that play. So, you know, a lot of people say that was luck or that was just, hey, you know,
name me a tight end in the league right now that can make that play. Right now. Yeah, think about it.
Yeah, that's a oh, okay. I would say maybe I was gonna say Likely or somebody like that. It's not a lot though, I can tell you that.
Who's the fastest tight end in the league
There's
right
not
now?
very many undersized tight ends in the league.
Willie say Rodeo Goat is better than Timmy Chan.
Hey man, you gonna make me stop your mail, bro? Quit playing.
Don't hate on Chance now.
He know better.
But yeah, man.
You can't think of no tight ends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Space Age said Bowers.
Bowers is not that fast.
Any of them under 6'4" can make that play.
No. I'm saying pure getaway speed. That guy got to like damn near 20 miles per hour of speed. What tight end in today's like? Let me help y'all out. It's not Kittle. It's not Bowers.
I was thinking Kittle.
It's not my guy in Laporta. It's not Laporta.
I'm sorry I keep bringing this up.
I think Laporta can do it
and
though.
arguing it with everybody.
The Ricky and Indy is not that fast.
It's really
Warren is not that fast.
It's really just me seeing football differently from everybody. I don't see what y'all see in Brevin Jordan. I know y'all have said on many occasions his speed and athleticism, but that is intriguing.
Talking about speed, doctor.
Yeah, it's intriguing in year 1 and in year 2, but we're in year 5.
Yeah.
He'll
waste a roster spot to me.
John O. Smith, he's not that fast.
Why you think they had him out here starting though, Doc, tonight?
Because Schultz ain't play.
I know because Schultz. So you saying he's number 2 then on the?
I think Brevin is currently number 3.
Okay, that's what I would say.
And if he stays healthy, he'll make the team. I just think that he's a wasted roster spot if he is not playing H-back or fullback or something like that.
Man, I hope I hope you become a Brevin Jordan fan this year. I hope that by the end of this year we had you on the show and you're like, guess what, fellas? I got to take back all of everything I said in the early part of the season.
Doctor gonna come on the show with them keys and that Grand Marnier.
When he scores his next touchdown, I'm gonna celebrate just like everybody else. But I'm telling you that he's just a guy.
So y'all think so next year we'll be going probably tight end in the draft again, is what y'all saying?
No.
I don't think we value tight ends that highly on the draft board.
I think this with this OC, it may change.
Let me say this about the tight ends real quick.
That's a good point. Maybe he want to get all around guy next year.
The only tight end in the league right now that can make that play, that speed is Loveland. Straight line getaway speed.
Michael, where did Loveland get drafted?
Put it this way, Pat. We ain't gonna see Brevin Jordan do it again.
Where did he get drafted to, Pat? In Chicago?
Yes.
Yeah, they gonna have a score.
Hey, doctor, don't be surprised. You gotta eat them words later on now.
I would love to.
Or as my guy B. Scott say, gotta eat crow.
I'll eat a whole Brevin Jordan po' boy sandwich from New Orleans.
Pause. I feel you. But hold on, Jags kicker connected on a 70-yard field goal.
Congratulations to him.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do that a lot. Messing with these Texans, man. But yeah, if it's anything, man, y'all guys want to bring before we get ready to close, y'all.
They had Travis Hunter at cornerback tonight.
Yeah, I heard he played both sides though. He was on he played both sides. Pause. Wide receiver and corner tonight.
Yeah, he's a legit threat, man.
How long you have to keep your last?
On his career, I don't know about that. If he's playing both sides every game, it's gonna be hard to get a second contract.
I say he got if he plays both sides consistently, he don't get to year 5.
Yeah, I don't think it's a smart business move for him. I would just become a shutdown corner and play offense a couple of times a game. That's it.
Oh, you saying that's what you would do?
If I
Well,
was Travis Hunter, yeah, I'd be a
the
shutdown
team
corner.
the team values him at receiver more than they value him at cornerback. They have him starting receiver, and he is the fourth string cornerback. So that says he's going to be on packages when it comes to defense, and not packages on offense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
It's a very tricky situation. I can tell you now that he's going to be a lot of kids coming up motivation to do what he's doing, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just if I'm him, I give it a go the first year. Let's see how long can I keep it up. Can I be injury free? And we know in this sport injuries happen at all times. At any time it can happen. You never know
yeah.
whether you getting tackled or somebody's tackling you. Now, if they're smart and Jacksonville has known to be smart, I'm gonna pick my poison. You know, hey, on this team, you can lock down this team receiver. We need you on this game more at cornerback than we do at receiver. And then some games, hey, we need you more at receiver than we do at cornerback. That if you play him that way, you can get him. He can get to a second contract potentially. But if he's playing the way he played at Colorado, I just don't see him getting past year 4. I just, man, and I really want to see him be successful. I hate he in Jacksonville, but he can be the best thing in Jacksonville. But Jacksonville is still Jacksonville, so they're never going to be. I don't see anything, unfortunately.
His next contract will be with another team, bro. You know,
I doubt it.
You don't think that you think he's gonna be a bust?
I wouldn't say a bust. I just feel like at that size he's at, if he come over that middle, especially against Agent Zero on our team, I'm knock his block off.
And then you ain't gonna want that to pop up right on your defense the next go round.
All right, dude. Imagine
you be lost in the sauce.
You get your block knocked off trying to go over the middle.
They picking on you right the next play.
Yes, and you happen to take your ass out there on defense, dude. I'm throwing a 9 route immediately. Like whoever he is, I don't give a damn if it's on Christian Kirk, Tank Dell, Noel, Higgins, Hutch. Fuck it, like whoever he covered, hey, go deep. I got you. Let's see. I don't have faith. Of course, man. Come on, man. Trevor Sunshine is 2 sacks away from being Tua.
I like this comment right here by Space Age. He say Texas winning the division isn't guaranteed. We got to earn it.
Of course not.
Yeah, it's definitely, especially with, and now we don't know what Cam Ward. We hear the rumors of him looking good and stuff like that, but we know how it is with rookie receivers. Rookie quarterbacks. I'm sorry, it doesn't pan out all the time, but lately it has with Daniels and CJ and couple of other guys. I'm not going to try to figure who those quarterbacks are. Next,
this is going to sound messed up, but I'm going to give you the order of how the division going to go. Texas number 1, Jacksonville number 2, Tennessee number 3, and the Colts will be number 4.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Everybody under us will be under 500 with a losing record.
Yep, I agree.
Cam Ward doesn't have enough weapons on offense.
Yeah,
his best weapon is his best friend from college and Calvin Ridley, and you don't know what you're going to get with Calvin Ridley.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a stable running game. I don't really want to get into the Colts because you knocked your quarterback out the game, made him quit. Daniel Jones is a pick 6 magnet. That's Matt Schaub. That's Matt Schaub's son. People just don't know it. He was lost at birth. Matt Schaub was out there wild in Atlanta one night. Things happened. He got traded to Houston. Never found that girl or that kid again. But now the kid's in the NFL. And he looks just like that.
Oh, look,
yeah, I'm with Mellow Mike.
Indy tanking for Manning, in my opinion. Hey, you know that if it's anybody who can pick where players try to go and this and that, I can see them trying to tank for Arch, but that would mean that Arch is only going to play one season with Texas, and I don't think that's going to happen.
That's not going to happen, bro.
He's not finna play 1 year.
Archie already said twice. Paul already said my grandson's gonna be he's coming back for his senior season. So, and as you know with the Mannings, that Paul or dad dictates where his sons and now his grandson Arch will go. Mello, no. I agree with New Orleans, but not Cleveland. Only teams that there's only two teams, New Orleans and the Rams. The Rams have already declared that, hey, he's on our big board. So that lets you know Stafford will play this year and maybe next year. Maybe. And it's a big maybe. Mm-hmm. He's already breaking down. And we know that the Rams organization, their slogan is fuck them picks. So I can definitely see when Arch comes out, they're going to trade whatever they have to trade. It can be I can look forward to be who had that massive trade? It happened twice. The Richard Williams trade, and I want to say it was either Bo or Herschel that they gave up every draft pick for one player.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the Rams are notorious for doing that. They will do that. They believe, and the Rams believe, hey, we can win with this guy. And God forbid and I also feel like that the Rams are a better situation for Arch than New Orleans would be, because by that time, New Orleans is already in cap hell. That team is already old. So if Arch going to New Orleans versus Arch going to the Rams would be a better fit culture-wise and team-wise. You're going to a team with the offensive genius in McVay. Puka will still be there. Kyrie Williams will still be there. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't tell you who are the Saints are going to have. Maybe Olave, maybe Kamara. That defense is already old as it is. A lot of these guys are going to be playing their last year this year. You already seen a Honey Badger retire. Like, you don't have you do have a good cornerback. He's not shut down just yet, but he's pretty good. But still, in the Colts, gonna be the Colts.
Yep, they're gonna be, especially this year, bro. They starting to take after the Titans. But like you say, I'm not worried about the division. I'm kind of like what Mello say, man. We looking past the division. We can't look past it because we know what happens when you look past things. But as long as we take it 1 week at a time and realize that we are a contender and just take it one game at a time. And you know what I'm saying, the injury guards are, on our side this year. We'll do what we need to do. And what we need to do, because what my goal is, I want to see us get number one in the AFC and be able to have the playoffs go through NRG, because if there's any kind of way that I feel like Houston is going to win its first Super Bowl, it's going to be through NRG. I think that if we have a play, and I'm not saying that we can't be a on the road playoff team and go through everybody else, but I just think that if people have to come to NRG, man, there's no way we lose. That NRG does have a spirit about it, as in, when it's real big games and we all into it as fans, and the team, they feed off of us, man. We get a team that energy. I think that's what happened with that LA Chargers game. I just think like we overpowered them just simply by being an NRG.
I can tell you this. For us to achieve the number one seed, this is the year we beat Kansas City. Not worried about them. Kansas City's going to have to get out of his own way. They have a lot of holes on their offense that a lot of people are not talking about, and it's easy to cover up when you have Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
The team that worries me the most is the team we can't beat, and that's the Ravens. I can see us being the number 2 seed, with Kansas City being number 1 if they have a better overall record, maybe. But if the Ravens have a better record, and if we don't beat the Ravens, we're going to be right behind them. Like, the Ravens is one of those teams, I hate to say this because it's like I don't want to feel inferior to another team, but until you do it, like beat them, they're going to always be, we're going to always be inferior to them. We've never beat the Ravens. But we haven't beat the Ravens before.
Yeah, we do.
I'm pretty sure we have. I have to.
Yeah, we beat them. Remember when they beat us in the playoffs that year? The very next year we played them in the regular season. We whooped their ass. It was crazy. Like, yeah. I watched the game. You can see it on YouTube. The year
we also beat them the Hurricane Harvey year too. When the game had to be rescheduled.
I'm about to look it up.
Yeah, we whooped them. I'm talking about actually kicked their ass too. It was a crazy, like, oh, okay. I think it was the game. I know it was one of the games where what's the name was just coming back. What's his name? Suggs. It was his Terrell Suggs. It was his first game back.
We only beat them twice.
From an Achilles injury. Yeah, we beat them. But
twice.
Yeah, I'm not
we are two.
I mean, they are intimidating because they are the Ravens and that whole, Ray Lewis, he made that team what it is. And so when you think of the Ravens, you think of you go there to play a certain type of way. I can just imagine how the players are, like Roquan Smith, even Jair Alexander. Like when you think that they have a mantra. And that's why the Texans have been having this mantra is playing Texans football, because Ravens football means something. When those guys go out there and they say we playing Ravens football, you gotta have a whole different attitude to play for the Ravens. And that's what's going on with the Texans too. Like you have to have, you even heard CJGJ say it, like they were asking him what's different from other teams that he'd have been to. And he was like, all teams, are good in a certain type of way. But he's like, the way that they talk about playing defense over here on this side, like, we are talking about hurting you. That's what it is. So, yeah, I think we until we get them, just like we little brother all these other teams, then we the little brother to the Ravens right now.
Yeah, we used to be big brother to the Miami Dolphins. We were undefeated against them for a long time. I think they only beat us once in history.
Yeah, I watched that game the other day, the Lamar Miller game.
That's it. When it poured out raining in like 2014 or 15, Arian tore his Achilles at the end.
It was a horrible game. We was getting our ass mopped. I'm talking about it was a pretty bad game, man. But y'all, we appreciate y'all. We got 46 people in here right now. We at 1 hour and 8. We're gonna get ready to give the shout outs to the Bull Ring in a second. Is it anything that my guys y'all wanted to bring before we close that?
I'm looking at the Ravens and the Texans. They beat them week 16. I don't know what year this is, but we had CJ Fedorowicz and Randy Bullock. We beat them 25-13. I don't know what year that was. I gotta go back.
That's in the Bill O'Brien era.
Yeah, it had to be because CJ Fedorowicz threw a touchdown to Aaron Foster.
So that was 2014. That was Foster's last year. Was 2014.
And we beat them again. Oh Lord, how did we beat them that bad? That year was 2014, and then we beat them in 2012, 43-13. Jesus, 2012. Was that O'Brien's first year?
No, that was our best season ever, 12-win season.
Yeah, because we beat. Yeah, that's what Shaw. We had Shaw that game. We beat. Let me see. We left that game 6-1. Baltimore was 5-2. Shaw had 256 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Flacco had 143, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Wow. Damn, Shane Graham was our kicker. Do y'all remember Shane Graham as a kicker?
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, we've been through some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I want to say this before we get up out of here. Let me get about this real quick. Come back to the yard. next week we should have we should see a glimpse of the starters. Me personally, I don't want to see the starters at all this preseason. And that's just me personally. I'm very scared to get any of my starters hurt. Like, this is football. Injuries can happen. We've seen with CD at practice tackling John Mitchell. He got hurt his leg. And he will also be back week 1. So for those that don't know, CD will be back week 1. He's okay. But I don't want to see CJ out there. I don't want to see 12 out there. I don't want to see the guys that didn't play today. I don't want to see them at all this preseason. Hey, just work it out.
So you say save it all for week one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't, and
it makes sense though, Pat. And I'm with you because
hear me out.
The way the defense playing, it ain't like they not getting what they need to have.
Going against a Super Bowl caliber defense every day in practice. There are no easy days in practice. You know what I'm saying? And even though the play calling today was a lot to see, but this is for everybody because I'm going to go back and watch it myself. But they didn't show a lot. They kind of ran the same plays a lot, left to right, this pass that way, and they didn't show a lot. But for what we did see, it was a lot because it's something that we've never seen before up until this point with this franchise, as long as it's been around. So, and there are going to be some people out there that will disagree with me saying these guys need to get out there and get some live action, some live reps.
Mm-hmm.
You got joint practices coming up real soon. Week 1 is around the corner. Just get to week 1 healthy. That's all we need. Guaranteed.
Yep. That's the most important thing there. Squeeze what we can get up out of everything, but keep those guys healthy, man. I definitely think that's what we should do. But other than that, though, man, Larry, anything you wanted to bring?
Peace.
Hey, well, look, y'all, I'm about to get a shout out to this bull ring, man. Let me make sure I scroll up here to the top to get my applause. Okay, man, first and foremost, we like to appreciate everybody for watching. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. If you're watching from X, make sure that you follow the page. If it's not too much, go over to YouTube and subscribe. If you watch it on YouTube, let's do the reverse. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe over here on YouTube. And then go over to X, man, and make sure you follow us on the page. We also have a page on Instagram, Facebook, and all of that, man. Wherever you get your social media from, we are there. I think we may have a TikTok, but I have to check out on there and make sure. But either way, though, man, we appreciate y'all guys taking your time out, check it out chat with us about the Texans and stuff like that, man. We really appreciate that. My bad for the stuttering because I'm actually reading some of these names over here as I'm talking to you guys. But okay, I think I'm ready. We're gonna start out with the Bull Bash, aka Mellow Mike, man. Y'all make sure y'all go and subscribe to his page. T Jones in the building. South Sea Falia. We got Brandon in the building, man. DQ in the building. Dorsey Spencer. Dorsey Spencer in the building, man. Let's see. We also have Cash Style Food, man. Appreciate you, my guy, every time, man. He always reposts the stream, man. We appreciate you for that one. Space City. Appreciate you. AD in the building, man. Appreciate you. Javier. I don't want to mess up your last name, but I think it's Zanika. Yeah, I was about to see. I was going to do a whole other pronunciation of that. That was going to sound real crazy. But yeah, shout out Javier, man. Appreciate you, my guy. I think I said Space City already. If I haven't, man, appreciate you, Space City. Sarge in the building, man.
Big Gold.
Big Sarge, man, we really, really appreciate you, my guy, man. I think I said AD. If I didn't, shout out AD, man. DQ again. I think I said him earlier. Willie in the building, man. Appreciate you, my guy. And I think that may be everybody right there, y'all. Texas Tangents, man. Appreciate you, my guy.
Hey, shout out to Kansas, man. He won the ticket, man.
Oh, yeah, he won the ticket to the game, next preseason game. So we're gonna have him. Maybe we can get him to call in to the show, and he can tell us personally about his experience.
I can't show the. I'm trying to show the damn ticket.
I can. Okay, there you go, right there.
Yeah, there's Kansas right here, baby. I got you.
Hey, for real, man. Y'all, we appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, y'all want to see more of this, man, make sure y'all tap in with us, man. We do this all the time, man. Appreciate you, Doc. Appreciate you, Patton. Appreciate Killer Cam for the peek in. He just peeked in for a little bit.
Cameo.
Yeah, for the cameo. Hey, you know, bro, it's all love, man, and be safe out there on that road. But other than that, though, man, I want to end the show with this. Willie Jackson say the Texans will win the Super Bowl. Hey, man, we definitely in agreement with you on that, my guy. But other than that, though, man, it's the Texans on 3. We here every Tuesday and every Friday at 7 o'clock, between 7 and 7:30. What you want to make sure that you do also is golly, what I want to say. Be looking for us to do special shows like this more often, whenever, especially after games and stuff like that. We do live game commentary during the season. We actually watch the game with y'all, so we looking forward to that. We did every game last year, gonna do every game this year. But other than that, though, man, the Texans on 3, man, and we gonna see y'all boys. Y'all know how it go. It's Ace Town, man, till we drizzle. And it's Texans on 3. Y'all already know how it goes, man. 1, 2, 3, Texans. We up out of here.